Motivation is unreliable. It shows up whenever it wants and leaves when you need it most. So what's the real secret to success? It's discipline. In this video, I answer all of the questions you ever had about how to build discipline, how to keep it, and of course to thrive while motivation dies. You use it and you feel unstoppable. But if you don't, you might get stuck. So let's not make this happen and instead focus at question number 1. Why does motivation always fade? Here's the thing. Motivation is emotional. It has its ups and downs. Ups and downs. This is down, this is up. Sometimes the up stays longer, sometimes the down stays longer. It means here you can see it is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. But if you were to just rely on this unpredictable part, you might never succeed with your projects. That's why you want to use discipline, because discipline is structural. It's built on systems, identity, habits, and micro commitments. If you use it, you will feel unstoppable. You can really work on your projects. And while you work on your projects, motivation might see that you're having the time of your life and says, okay, let me join, let me be part of it. So remember, in order to really work on your projects, use discipline as well. Rely on it, because with this, you can really succeed. But then let's have a look at question number 2, which is, what is the first step? That's a nice point, because it's about identity. Let me put it differently. It's about the stories we tell ourselves. For example, you could say, I will never succeed in that. But we don't want to say that. You go away. No. We want to say, I'm the person who shows up. I'm the person who works on this project. I'm the person who is going to succeed. You got that? Remember to tell yourself the story you want to hear. I'm the person who shows up. Because if you already tell yourself, no, it's going to be difficult, I'm not going to do it. Do you really want to work on something like that? I wouldn't. That's why, tell yourself, I'm the one who shows up. I'm the one who really gets this done and succeeds with this project. Remember, it's also not about perfection. No. It's about the process that you're making. Because the more you work on your project, the more you work on your goal, you will see that there's momentum happening over time and you really feel unstoppable because you see all of the different steps you're going through. And remember, without identity, already discipline is going to collapse, because you might tell yourself negative stories, but instead you want to focus on where you want to be, what you want to achieve. It's the engine that will help you go through your project and work on your goal. Then let's have a look at question number 3. How do I keep going when I don't feel like it? Oh, I think we've all been there. You have this amazing project goal in your mind and you really want to work on it. You're energized, you're ready to roll. But then after some time you realize, well, why am I doing this? Blah, 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 blah. That's when you need a system in place, because this system pushes away all of those thoughts when you feel like, oh, why am I doing this? You say, no, go away, because I need to follow my schedule. So what could this routine be about? It's about starting exercising at a specific time, at a specific place, or specific cue when you see your sports bag. Because once you have that, it's easier for you to follow that routine and really work on the goal you have in mind. Because without a system, you might not be even able to start, and discipline is also going to crash. So remember to set up a system that is there to help you to follow your routine in order to work on your project and hit your goal. Then let's have a look at question number 4. What if big goals overwhelm me? Oh, big goals, that's amazing. But here's the thing, if you have a big goal in your mind, it might sound a lot. Because, for example, you just start running, but you want to be a superstar marathon runner who's the first in the group. It might feel overwhelming, right? You only have 30 days left and you really, okay, maybe 30 days is a bit too short, but you only have a certain amount of time left in order to be the best runner. That's why you want to skip this part and really focus on smaller commitments. You focus on, for example, first go out to run, exercise, and then you will see as you have those smaller commitments, you build up momentum, and it will feel easier to be the best runner. So for example, instead of first running 5 hours in one day, you tell yourself, no, let me break it down. Let me first run 1 hour. And as you're running regularly, you will see that it feels easier, and then you build up momentum so that it's easier for you to really accomplish the project you have in mind. Because if you skip this, you might set up big goals, but your discipline is going to collapse under the weight of this heavy big goal. So remember, break it down into small commitments. Let's have a look at question number 5. Are there any shortcuts to discipline? Oh, I like this part. Because yes, there are some hacks that you can use in order to build up discipline, which is about using reward loops. It's about being accountable for what you're doing, or design your environment so that it's easier for you to work on the project. For example, what could be a reward loop? Oh, you're exercising, and after the exercise you're going to get this delicious smoothie that you always love to drink, and this is a nice reward for doing the effort and exercising. Another part is being accountable. It can be about telling your friends and family that you're working on it, and they might ask you after some time, and how is it going with your goal? And you can say, oh yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, yes, I'm almost there, I just need to do all of my little small steps. Or, for example, you can trace the different progress you're making over time. For example, if it's about running, write down how fast you're running, how much you're running, how well you're doing at the beginning, and then you will see over time how you're improving in your running skills. And you can see really the big delta between when you started and the current moment. And the last part is about setting up the environment for you so that it's easier to succeed with your goal. For example, let's say in 1 hour you need to practice your presentation skills. Yes, but in this moment you just feel tired, you're sluggish, you're like, well, why am I doing all of this? That's when you need to have a good environment to really boost your energy and be ready for practicing your skills. For example, this can be about listening to your favorite music, dancing to some nice songs, or doing anything else that really boosts up your energy, be it about being creative, think about the next DIY project, etc., etc. So you see, it's about designing an environment that helps you really to thrive and have the right energy so that you're ready to work on your goal. Then let's have a look at question number 6. Can discipline really change my life? Oh yes, it can. Because discipline doesn't apply just for one area. No, it applies for any aspect in your life. It can be about health, it can be about relationships, it can be for your work, it can be about creativity, etc., etc. So you see, there are many different aspects in your life that you can apply discipline. Because let's go back, discipline is about having the right identity, building up systems, using small commitments, and use those hacks in order to accelerate. And as you're applying this, you build up more and more momentum. And over time, you really get the confidence because you get all of your parts done, your small commitments, you accomplish them. And you have some fun while doing this. And for you, it might feel effortless working on that goal. While others might say, wow, how are you doing that? It always seems so easy when you work on this project. You just get things done. But they don't know all the different steps that you put in place in order to succeed. So try out one of those things tomorrow and let me know in the comments which one you like the most, and I'm curious to hear from you. Then speak to you soon.